In the chat already. Hello, welcome everyone to Messy Monday on Old Gray Bricks. It's good to have you here. Of course, we already had banter going in the early chat, so and it
got
was
it out of our system.
Do what?
We
all the
got
funny
it out of our
stuff
system now.
Yeah, we got it now. Everything's boring and
Yep.
yeah.
the
We're
good
all
boring
here. How are you?
right.
Grumpy J is already here. I think Grumpy J is like, didn't he doing like his 100th show or something? Grumpy J, you had a big mile marker thing with your channel. Put it in the chat so we can celebrate that with you. Edge of Hearing is here. Autumn is here. Hello.
I didn't know Grumpy J had a thing.
Or was it Grumpy J? I think it was. Yeah. He had an anniversary or something. Yeah. I missed it too, but sorry. We don't have a Canadian on board because apparently either the tariffs on their internet went up or Jeff's internet went down. I'm not sure which. So
I just thought he was getting ready to leave.
Do what?
Andrew Sada. I thought he was just getting ready to leave to head here.
No, he said his internet was down. He was not going to leave until like the morning.
Oh, wow.
He and I chatted about it after his show on Wednesday, but it's cold enough that he didn't want to put his plastic bins in the car and have them freeze. So he's loading in the morning and then leaving because he's not leaving till the morning.
That's valid. Although,
and I was like,
supposed to be very tolerant to the cold.
I was like, and it's the Sterlite bins that he's wearing.
Oh, the Sterlite bins. That's a whole other story. Yes, you're right. Yeah. They will crack like.
And I'm like, wait, you live in Ontario and you don't have a garage to park? He's like, no. I was like, I would never, ever live in a snowy place if I had to scrape the windshield I'm like, that's the one thing. I'm like, if I ever move back north, we will have a covered garage.
Yeah, I couldn't do. Yeah,
it's the best.
Not doing that again.
No, Andrew, we would love to come down to Atlanta. That would be amazing. Yeah. It's probably been 20 something years since I've seen Andrew Sada face to face. Maybe I can't remember, but anyway, it's been a minute. So, good to see you. All right. So, is everybody? I've got some figures to make before I pack stuff up if I decide to for my 70s Space 1975 little setup that I got going on. So, but other than that, I'm I got the lights in the Waffle House today.
Nice.
Meredith helped me make some little globe lights and everything like that. I pick it up, but there's like so many wires and guts that'll fall out. I'm not going. But it looks great. It has the little globe light look from Waffle House, so I'm excited by that. So it's complete.
Wait, does Waffle House have a globe light? You mean the glow? Is that what you mean?
The glow from
the round globe lights that are hanging from the ceiling. The old,
got it.
They're like little disco balls.
The overhead lights. Got it.
I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt for a second.
Go ahead.
Has anybody else gotten this set yet?
Not yet.
I pulled out the parts and the instruction. I pulled out the parts and, of course, the instructions. And there was something else in the box.
Not a finger, is it? Oh, wow.
I've never seen a set this size.
Nope.
Come with one of these.
Well, it is 20 and 1.
Yeah.
It is a 20 and 1, but that threw me. I mean, it's a 121 piece set with a brick separator. So I think we're all excited for Atlanta Break.
Think people are going to be getting that set for the brick separator? Think it's going to stay on the shelves?
I would feel now I need to get more of this set just because I can get more brick separators.
It still tickles me when you go into a Walmart, Lego branded store that they will have a brick separator for sale for what, $1, $2. I'm like,
that's crazy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Kevin Xavier down there. I didn't see.
I have one in my Bricklink store just to see if anyone would buy it. No one has ever bought it.
Oh, Canada, he's back.
Hey,
pedal faster, beavers, pedal.
Just for a few minutes, I'm on my cell phone's data plan. So,
you got a cut, man. That sheep's been shorn. Look at that.
Thank you, Telus, for letting him be on the air.
It's a little wet because I just loaded my car up for tomorrow. So we're in the middle of a snowstorm. Well, a snow-ish storm.
Are you going to be able to get out tomorrow?
Oh yeah. It's pretty much done now. I've just got tomorrow morning. I just got to clear behind the trailer and load the trailer up.
6 feet of snow. He's coming.
I'm waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow to load my trailer to pick up someone at 6 a.m. on my way through Toronto and then heading down. So, I just created our chat for Wednesday night, so that's already been scheduled. So,
where are you staying?
Where am I staying? When?
You said you just created a reservation for Wednesday.
No, I just created the chat for Wednesday night for
Canadian
Book Builders. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just using my data plan, so I just wanted to pop in and say hi and say I miss you guys, and I wish I could hang out, but picking up someone, yeah, you'll meet them, Martin. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, while you're here, tell us, give us the rundown. What's up? What's going on? Tell us what's new. Oh, nice
treads.
Yeah, the black treads. I worked on the cockpit this week. I basically ripped it at the back too because this is a lot taller. Things you do when you don't have internet. So I basically I like this little feature where like these are basically just levered in because of the angle. But
nice.
It was recommended that I think someone in our chat said to go with this one. So I did, but I'm using those weird angled pieces.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this thing's all built sideways and
very good.
That's
actually very reminiscent of the floppy rover cockpit.
Yeah, but this one doesn't flop.
I think you've got floppy envy, is what you're telling
I do actually. Yeah, I wish I was floppy like the rover. I'm still waiting for the big gears for this one. My Bricklink order didn't come in yet, but they will join together. And as I was looking at the angle of the treads, because both treads will be the same, I'm like, do I need to put a middle module in?
Ooh.
So that's which means I have to order more of these wheels. If anybody that is at Atlanta BrickCon this weekend finds some of these, let me know.
The geared ones?
The geared ones, yeah, like the yellow geared ones.
Oh,
in the pickbrick.
I will check my inventory.
Oh, okay. Well, that could help too. I've got a couple on order, but I was realizing, wait, there's gonna be bulk brick there. So if anybody's rummaging through and sees them, let me know.
Sweet.
So, but
wear a hazmat mask if you're gonna go through the pick-a-brick.
Yeah, this is true. Just like the long gloves.
Yeah.
The cow gloves.
The cow gloves.
Yeah. The cow birthing gloves.
Yeah. I know them well.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Not to get graphic.
You got the whole fist in there.
We lived on a farm. My dad was a dairy farm, and my dad had to do that. So I'd walk into the barn sometimes, and I'd see my dad holding the tail like this.
I'm shoulder deep in a bin of Lego, guys.
How's it going there, Dad? So,
bring the forceps. Bring the forceps.
Yeah. That doesn't shock me. I'll say that much. But anyway,
Steve, that was perfect.
Anyways, I will see most of you guys in 3 days, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there late or mid to late Thursday. So
okay. Well, hopefully the castle will be mostly set up. Probably not.
So,
but, yeah.
Since most of you, except for Dana, will be staying in a lodging while you're here, if people want to come over, we could do a thing like Saturday night. People could just come over to my house and
after the dinner. Yeah, we can figure that out.
I love that everybody who's our age gets that reference.
There's a Moon River is a river that's in northern Ontario, and I drive past it once in a while. So every time I cross that bridge, that song comes out, and everybody in the car that's with me is like, "What?"
Yeah.
So
using the whole fist, Doc.
Good old Fletch.
But anyway, I'm gonna say bye. I will see you guys in a few days. And
Safe travels.
Yeah, I'll try and do a few videos further on the road.
Nice.
We'll see how it goes. So
Cool.
Just don't do videos while you're driving.
Well, isn't that the whole fun?
I try to do it as often as possible.
Your co-pilot. That's what your co-pilot's for.
This is true. Look at this car in front of me. Look how badly they're braking. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. All right.
Whoops.
See you guys in a few days.
All right. Safe travels.
Dan Winden. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing him. So so the only person I know that hasn't been to Waffle House yet, because we got Ben Winden to one last year, is this man right here. So that's the goal is Waffle House. And you said you're not a breakfast guy, so we need to go in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, or at night. Yeah.
Or at night.
I mean, they serve breakfast all day, so it doesn't really matter.
It's true. It's true. That's the goal. And speaking of Waffle House, I'm not going to pick it up, but I'll put social media pictures. Well, I got a picture right here. Meredith was able to help me get the globe lights like in a regular Waffle House. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Zoom in on this, eh?
Go bigger. Yeah.
So I've got my Waffle House with the globe lights in it, and I am super jazzed about that. So
it's pretty much. She drove
complete.
All the way over to help you with that?
Yes, she did. No, she welded those things together. And the first one I got, I was sitting there trying to get the attachment going, and I broke the wire, and I'm like, crap. So I was texting. I'm like, I know it's low voltage, but is it going to work? Is it like Christmas lights? She's like, it'll work. So it works. So
I'll go out.
So I have. It's right. I've got supposed to have 6 lights, but I have 5. So it's not like Captain Picard. There are 4 lights. I have 5 lights, but we'll get.
You're so smart. You rig up the lights.
All right. So that's exciting. Let's see. Captain Xavier, we made you sit in the green room. How are you, sir?
I am doing well. I've been building dragons.
Dragons.
I got the D&D one, and it's a lovely dragon. And then I got the creator one, and was pleasantly surprised to discover that they're roughly the same scale. I was really expecting the 3-in-1 to be smaller for some reason, but they're comparable size.
Oh wow,
cool!
I'm very pleased by the D&D one is a better build, obviously. Just the way the joints are done are a little bit better disguised, and the wings are cloth and all of that. But I really do like the green one. And several of the armies that I build have dragons. And I decided I wanted to build a dragon for one of the factions that doesn't have a dragon, which was the Undead Army.
Oh, it's not a Blacktron dragon?
A Dracolich.
Dracolich.
Ooh.
Nice.
I finished it just before this stream started. I haven't quite figured out the wings. They don't quite hold. I need to strengthen that joint a little bit.
Maybe use a click hinge or something.
That is what the click hinges can't hold the weight of the wings.
Ooh, okay.
Neither could a ball joint, so I'm gonna have to either add
Well, what about the bigger click hinge? The bigger click hinge.
Yeah, but then trying to disguise it amongst, I don't have the bigger click hinge in white. So trying to get it to match, I'll probably just end up adding a support strut, using like one of the long bones to create a support strut of some kind.
There you go.
But it is also same scale. In fact, the heads I just made the same head off of this one, but in white, and then added additional horns so that it was a black dragon in life.
That's cool.
And I am very, very pleased with how that turned out. Just need to figure out how to strengthen the wings.
Maybe you need more. Maybe one of us needs to be the wind beneath your wings. Maybe that would help.
There you go. I'll just have a fan underneath blowing it up the whole time. Went to a Lego evening shindig at a tavern recently. That was an unexpected event.
That's
where they had somebody selling. They had the local toy store that sold Lego had a table set up, and then there was somebody who sold aftermarket stuff and had a Build-A-Fig and a bunch of the various CMFs out there and sets, and just you could get a pitcher of Lego to take to your table and just play with a pitcher of random brick.
That's awesome.
It was a pretty cool event. They did have the latest CMF, and I had gotten all of the Wolfpack that I wanted, and I didn't want to get any more. I didn't want to go searching for more because it felt greedy at that point. But just on a whim, I decided to see if I could figure out which one was the Wolfpack without using a scanner, and I could. You can actually tell just by weight and sound quite easily. So, yeah, I found one. So now I've got 18.
18.
And
congrats.
I have 0.
We'll get on that.
I got 4, I think.
I got lucky, and I had to travel through the Seattle area on the 1st. So I hit every Walmart and Barnes & Noble all the way from where I live, south of Olympia, all the way north of Seattle, and just looted the place like a Visigoth.
We call that doing the intense is what we call it.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't actually go through Seattle proper, so there's still plenty in the Pacific Northwest that I didn't get, but I got my 17, and I'm happy. Now I've got 1 extra. My Lego order from October has finally shipped.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that finally arriving. I got the email saying that, yep, we have finally shipped it, so Lord knows when it'll actually get here, but it has shipped. And that's got another 20 or so of the Wolfpack torsos, so my Wolfpack army will grow even more.
Nice. All right. I need to pause there for a second. This has been dropped, and why do we worship Waffle House? Because Waffle House is amazing. Okay, Waffle House is. I mean, it just is.
And I'd like to clarify that not all of us worship Waffle House.
Just because you have like a taste.
Midwesterners had Big Boy, the real place to go.
Shoney's Big Boy was awesome. We used to have that. Any hamburger that comes with American flag on it, that gimmick weird. That is a good old hamburger. So
I actually speaking has been difficult today. Yep.
Rewind.
The Big Boy in Aurora, Illinois, which was in Wayne's World, I had frequented that many a times.
Oh wow. Back in the day when your burger came on a bed of kale just to make it look nice, not
right. You didn't eat the kale. It was just there as a, just yeah.
This is true. But anyway, yes. Waffle House is just an amazing thing. Yeah. Oh, you've never been, dude? You gotta go. You gotta go. And you really are there for the hash browns. That's why you're there. So
and the diarrhea.
The nearest Waffle House to me is 1,200 miles.
Really?
I couldn't live there.
Now, apparently, there's no Waffle House west of Colorado.
Oh, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
That would not surprise me.
What if you send us an In-N-Out, we will send you a Waffle House.
Actually, we're supposed to be getting an In-N-Out.
Yeah, I've heard that kind of fell through.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Portillo's is still going to happen here.
Yeah, I don't know either. I will definitely visit more if you get a Portillo's.
Jeff's already left. We have a Tim Hortons, so if he really needs his Tim Hortons fix, he can drive over to Cobb County and get some Tim Hortons.
Everything's in Cobb County. I don't know why that is. Why is that?
Because I left, except for the mall because it didn't pay its power bill and they shut the mall down. So,
yeah.
Town Center Mall. Is it still out or is it back up?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I'll take In-N-Out burger. I mean, yeah, we'll take the In-N-Out. We'll send you a Waffle House. So, it's great.
I'm not driving an hour to see if the lights are back on at the mall.
I lived in Kennesaw for 7 years. I went to that mall twice.
Are you serious?
Once under protest, but we went twice. That's the only. I mean, now
I went more than you then.
Yeah, there was no need to go there. They didn't have a Lego store. There was nothing in that mall. So
when I went to Brick Rodeo this summer, I went to an In-N-Out for the first time, and I'm glad I got Culver's in Wisconsin because Culver's is better than In-N-Out.
Yeah,
and we have Culver's.
We have Culver's too.
Yes, and our Culver's has Coca-Cola, so that's the best.
Do they have A&W root beer? restaurants down in the south?
I don't think I've seen one here. We had one where I grew up in Aurora. Here was one in Aurora near where I lived.
There was one up at the Walmart in near Cumming. I guess Dana never went to that one, and then it closed. So I don't know if there's one in Metro Atlanta anymore.
Which Walmart in Cumming was this?
Exit.
Because there are 3 here, and I live by the central one.
The one that has the Cuban restaurant near it, but I can't think of what street it's on anymore.
That would be on Peachtree Parkway, and I didn't know there was ever.
There was an A&W because I drove through and got an A&W root beer float a couple of times, and then I went up and it didn't exist anymore. So
that may have been before I was here. I don't know.
We had in Rome. We had an A&W Long John Silver's combo, which
now we do have Long John Silver's down the road here. So
this is what the people tuned in for.
A&W in Atlanta.
What restaurants are near your house?
Yeah, right. So
now, I will say Culver's fries aren't the best, but it's all about the burger.
The onion rings at Culver's are very good.
Yeah. It's just something about crinkle cut fries. They're just too dry. Crinkle cut fries are probably like the worst fries.
Really?
I think it depends on who's making them, because if they leave them in too long, then they get over crispy. It ruins it.
Smaller, like McDonald's size crinkle cut fries are probably okay, but like when you get the ones that are like half an inch thick, those just are dry and kind of gross. But
no bueno.
No bueno. Yes, we do have Culver's down here. Culver's is quite delicious, but anyway, I digress. I hope maybe we will get to go to a Taco Mac. That is probably of the restaurants of Atlanta that I know are around there. I don't have Taco Mac up here, so I would like to go to Taco Mac if somebody wants.
I've never even heard of it.
There's also very close to the venue a Marlowe's Tavern, which has a pretty good burger.
Yes, they are. I had that burger last year, I think, for the first time when we were at the thing, and it was like I was super hungry, but that burger was like super good. So
I think the burger is excellent there.
Yeah, it was good.
And they have thin asparagus that's like lightly breaded as an appetizer. Asparagus fries, probably very unhealthy but delicious.
All right, Grumpy J, are you coming to Atlanta ABC? And if you're going by a Buc-ee's, I will take a Philly burrito from Buc-ee's. That would be great. Thank you. All right, sorry, I had to place an order there. Sorry. All right, so Moto's going to Culver's and to Waffle House, so he's eating trash this week. Yes, join the cholesterol club. It's an easy club. We don't run. We can't get very far without wheezing. So
you can experience food coma and possibly diarrhea. Hopefully not at the same time.
All right, let's switch to Steve. Steve, there's something missing from the shot here.
Yeah, I packed it all up. It's gone. I made a reel about me breaking it down, and I got done with it, and I went upstairs, and my wife got home from work, and she goes, "Man, that shirt's really wrinkly." And I looked at it like, "Oh no!" So like I made this reel with like a super wrinkled shirt, so I kind of sucked. I'm like, I'm not. She's like, "You can do it over." I'm like, "I'm not gonna take 4 hours to set it back up or whatever it takes to set up just to make another reel." So I made a reel with a really wrinkly shirt. So
just pump it through an AI program and tell it to, make your shirt look nicer.
Yeah. But I also I played the Will My Pick a Brick order come before Atlanta Brick Convention, and I did not win that game. So that kind of stinks, but whatever.
Don't want.
I kind of a cool thing that I got to experience the first time this week was lug bulk. So I'm in lug bulk now. So I had like a few days because I was pretty busy to try to sort through like 11,000 pieces and try to like think 9 months in advance of like what I'm going to build in 9 months and try to sift through all those pieces. And I have no idea what I'm going to pick. Or build. So I ended up picking a 2x4 like bluish gray tile. Like that. How uncool is that? It's pretty.
Nope, you need them. That's
gotta have them.
Gotta have
I
them.
went for something more basic, and then I got to I nominated a whip, and I'm sure it won't get picked, but I could use a lot of whips, the Lego kind. All right.
I didn't know where we were going there. So
Not like some people like nominated tons of stuff, but I'm like, I couldn't even decide what I wanted to pick for my guaranteed piece. I have no idea.
It's a process. It's a process, my friend. You have to go through it the first time to cut your teeth, kind of get an idea of what to expect, then get those parts, see what other people are doing, kind of mull it around. And then what'll start to happen is that you will develop a new project that you know that you want to do, but you realize it will be ridiculously expensive for you to do unless you engage Lug Bulk to do it. And then you will start thinking about that and planning that. And then eventually you reach a point in time where you're just like, you know what? I go through 1x4 white plates like they're water. So I need 1,000 of them. Yep. So I'm going to make that my lock-in.
Someone nominated 1x2 light trans blue tiles, and someone nominated dark blue trans tiles. So
I believe we have locked in the 1x2 trans blue tile.
I will be ordering a ton of those.
Yep.
I actually took a pick-a-brick cup and filled it with 1x2 tiles and sorted it to figure out how many I could fit in a cup to kind of determine.
About 4,500.
1x2 tiles is about 1,500.
Really? I think I fit 9,000 round 1x1 tiles, so I would have thought that it would have just been half that.
No, yeah, 1x2 tiles is about 1,500. 2x2 tiles is 650, and 2x4 tiles is about 350 in a cup.
Look at you, mad guy.
So, I know. I'm like, I'm gonna sort for fun, and that's once in a.
No one ever sorts for fun except for Jeff Van Winden. So
I sort for fun.
I sort for fun. It's very relaxing.
It is.
It's
very
like
therapeutic. Very therapeutic.
I'm glad. It drives my ADHD up a wall.
Yeah.
So.
See, it actually tones mine down.
We're ADHD. Having everything in the correct spot is very calming.
Yeah, it's that sense of accomplishment. It triggers off some serious endorphins.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, it's good stuff.
No,
yes,
like
please.
Not for me. Not for me.
It's one thing to sort all of one piece, but when you've got like a mock that you've like been working on, you got to like sort a table full of like 100 different elements. Then that.
Oh no, that gets just scraped into a tub to be done later.
Way.
Yeah, you got to wait till that tub gets full enough to justify the time to sort all that.
I'll show you that tub when you get here.
Is it going to be under the bed that I'm sleeping on?
Yeah, you can't go to sleep until you do a certain amount each night.
Gotcha. But yeah, like I packed my mock up, and like everything that was on the floor in my room is now there. And like my room looks so much more clean. It's great.
Now that I know you hate sorting, for sure you're going to have to sort. No,
and I decided that I'm tearing that mock down when I get home. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with all of the pieces. So I'm looking into new.
You need shelving, my friend. I think because there's no closets in that room, you need shelving.
Yeah.
You're going to have to hire someone to sort your stuff, though.
See, the thing is, I've got these two tables, and the table over on this side is 3 base plates deep, and this table's 4 base plates deep. So I don't know if I want to get rid of one of these 2 tables and put shelves up here. Not quite sure, but I've got like one little area over here where I could put something.
I think that little cubby in the back there would be perfect for shelving. Straight back.
Yeah.
Where that white? Over. Yeah, the other side. There you go. There. Isn't there like a little cubby back there? It's like a little.
Yeah, it just kind of dips back.
Yeah, I think that perfect for shelving right into that spot.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. It's nice. It's nice having a table to like build on, but it's also like that whole wall is kind of like unusable at the same time. My room is not great. It's nice, but it's not great. You know, like.
Well, would you think about it? If you were to fill that space over there with shelving, it would free up other space in the room. Like all those pick-a-brick cups, they would all go away.
Right.
Because they'd be in the shelf. They'd be in the shelf.
Until you buy more brick, and then.
Don't scare the child. Don't scare him. Don't you. Ixnay on the more bricks, eh?
Somehow the cups never ever completely go away in my house.
Oh no, I didn't say. Well, I mean, the parts would be moved to a different location, is what I'm saying.
Right.
The cups will stay. They'll sit in a box somewhere, even if it's not in that room. I did have to put one in the dishwasher the other day because I looked at it and went, "Ew."
I like grab cups.
They're
I mean,
cool.
I do like the boxes, being able to like efficiently stack stuff better in it, but I kind of miss the cups.
The cups are cool.
The cups were cool. They were a novelty, but they were cool.
I prefer the boxes because
I
I
do
mostly
too.
buy square bricks. But
If the pick-a-brick cups were more space friendly,
Yeah.
but they weren't. The
I
boxes
actually
are
I figured out a way to fit like I could stack 2x4 bricks up in a certain way to like totally maximize. I forget what the number was, but I could like get it pretty close.
I think I want to say, is it 753?
Maybe there's like 600.
752.
Or maybe it's 150. Forget. It's something with a 53 or something around that, because I know when I was doing a guessing about how many 2x4 bricks were in a bag, I held up the bag and I was like, this is about the size or a size and a half of a pick-a-brick cup. And I threw that number off and I was off by like 2. So,
Nice.
yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
All right.
And those are nice too because you could have like a little bit of a gap where they like tape the lid on. You know, you could like overfill them a little bit.
I think it's because of people like us is why they started carrying tape guns by the register, just because of that. Now they don't. Now they got to put that little sticker on the box and that's it.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
And if it pops open in your car, that's your fault.
Yeah.
But I love the little logo on it that looks like a lock.
Yeah,
Right.
That's not how locks work, Lego.
It's not how locks work, but I have built some Lego things that have little Lego locks on it, and it works just like that too. So it's fine with me. I digress.
That's right. Let's see, Matt. Matt, what's up? This spotlight on Matt.
Oh, I got parts in. What did I do with them? I got the like 85-day online pick-a-brick. So my olive green crocodiles now have tails. So that's good. So they're no longer tailless. And I sorted it. I think it's still downstairs, but and the other thing is I kept excavating the spare guest room, so Steve will actually have a bed. I showed him that before we went on the air. So they're actually, he can actually walk around all 3 sides of the bed. It's amazing.
It's impressive.
Yeah, that's about it. I haven't really done any creative building. I haven't done any set building. I've just been trying to like bring order to the chaos that is my residence. So
you live like 3 minutes from the venue, right? So you can just that's crazy.
And I actually took a page from your book, and I am bringing a tried and true thing I've brought in the past. I'm bringing my painted ladies, and I'm bringing some of the San Juan Street that I built. And so I do need to tomorrow I'm going to pull those out and just fix a few things that have fallen off and add some more vegetation. But basically, it's ready to go. So I will be bringing over one entire trip with tables for the layout, and then I'll be bringing my stuff, and then I'll have to come back and load up all the stuff for the yard sale. So, and I'm also handing out last year's last box of lug bulk. So, I mean, I'll be making like 3 trips over the venue. So it's really good that I live so close.
Wait, who hasn't picked up their lug bulk from last year?
Well, like you and a lot of other folks that live out of town, like the Florida folks that don't come up, or even people who just didn't come to our last in-person meeting. Probably half of the people are still need to pick up their parts.
Got my lug bulk, but if you've got more, I'll take it.
Well, we only had 3 elements: half base plates, black sausages, and the round piece with the upright or down facing hook.
It looks like the top of a coffee mug.
I may have some of those. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Coffee
I think,
pitcher handle.
I think you do. I think you have, there's a baggie in there for you. But so, yeah, I've probably got like 20, 22 people that still have that. And I am bringing all of the previous sets that have been displayed in the store window and nobody's ever collected. And if people don't pick it up this time, it's going in my recycle bin.
Did you have him with you at the meeting?
I did not.
Well, that's where I was, and you could have given me mine, but you didn't have it there.
I know.
So you can.
There was a lot.
There
was a lot happening that day.
You can bring it to me at the show.
I will, and you'll be there, so it'll be fun. I mean, I'm not worried about getting yours back to you. It's some of the other folks.
Some of the other people, yeah.
And there's some other people, like, I don't think I've seen them I don't think I've seen them at any meeting since they left it, so they may never claim it. And I know, Giddens, I know I have at least one of yours.
Little swampy thing or whatever.
Yeah. Probably none of them are intact at this point, so I was putting in the Ziploc bags.
I was going to display it at the show.
After having driven it back and forth to like 8 meetings, one of them is like a hot mess of just random parts. So it's like,
I used to return them that way too. I mean, because sometimes I'd take them out of the display and they would just crumble in my hands. I'm like, not my fault.
There are 2 people in our lug that are not my favorite people for that reason. I'm like,
I would probably guess at least 3 or 4 different people that I could name who are notorious for mocks for competitions that have tons of one stud connections.
Yes. And I can't
like somebody's talking about me. I don't know.
Actually, you're not even on that list. You're not even on that list.
No, it makes Giddens gear look secure. I mean,
yeah.
Well, I remember the thing that Adam Nyes built with all the bamboo and the adventurer thing, and that thing was you could see it wiggling like Jello in his car when he's
yeah, but that was the whole point of that. You got to go install that.
Yeah, right.
One hard brake because the car in front of you brakes surprisingly fast, and there's like pieces flopping over, and you're not even at the store yet. It's already great.
Yep. By the way, I drank out of my pick a brick cup last week, so
woohoo! But you at least put it in the dishwasher first, right?
Yeah. I'm drinking it out of my my lovely Star Command glass.
You are welcome. Sure.
We should have a
Diet Arnold Palmer myself. So.
We should have a contest that involves somehow drinking out of the cups. I'll have to think of something.
Maybe it's a drinking contest.
Dana could bring his homebrew
drinking game.
All right. Dana, what's up? What's going on in your world, man?
Let's see. Well, my wife asked me the other day, she's like, so aren't you working on any big projects that you got to have done for next weekend? And I went, nope. I'm all done. I've been sitting here kind of hanging out and just rolling in I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for all the people coming into town, being able to hang out with people and chit chat. And my expectation is to be able to put all my stuff up and be done setting up within at least 2 hours max.
Sweet.
Maybe even, I don't know. Well, it does take a little bit of time to put the habitats up, but not too much. Not too much. And the brick mellows, they'll just come out of the box, come and sit down. So no, it should be cool. So I'm expecting to hang out, and I'm excited for it, and as opposed to feeling like I'm stressed out. And also that I know that my breakdown will also be a lot easier, because last year when we ended at 4, and I still didn't get out of there till like 7:30, just because it took so long to break everything down. So
yeah.
Not taking as much is going to be nice, because it'll be more fun.
So can I ask a quick question about breakdown?
Yeah.
Is breakdown pretty lax? Like,
oh yeah.
At Brick Rodeo, I was the last one there, and like they were vacuuming around me, and like I felt super stressed out.
No, they're gonna have. I mean, there will be. I mean, the people who run the show will be there till probably 9-10 o'clock, give or take.
Okay.
Well,
no, you'll have time.
Well, I will tell you that last year, Van Winden and I were the last people from Peach to leave, because Van Winden's giant castle display, every section of it goes into a specific place in his tubs.
Yeah.
And so I helped him, and we rolled, but we were like the last exhibitors, I think, to leave. So you trust me, you can be there quite late.
Okay.
Was that before or after the mosaic fell?
That was after. So, I kind of owed him.
Oh, I did. It's funny because I haven't been building much. I think the last thing I built, was one of the brick mellows, and that was in like November or maybe even
Was
later.
it that long ago?
Yeah, I really haven't been building. I mean, because at the end of the year, I went through and looked at like what did I build, and I take that back. I did build the little SD Zaku. So, but I guess that was probably in October. So it's probably been since then. So maybe it was like October, November. But I had designed something and I never got around to building it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the parts because I'm pretty sure I got them. I'm going to put it together. It's kind of just a last minute thing I'm taking with me. It's nothing for anybody other than just me. And it's the prototype for something I think I'm going to expand on in the future. But
in the future.
In a year.
Oh, he's got a tail. He's got little stubby legs.
Aw.
So,
have you seen the set that has these little eyeballs in it? These very
yes, I need to grab those,
and the small ones too.
Yep, and the small ones. I need to get those. But yeah. So this little guy, he hasn't got a name yet, but he's going to come with me, and he'll sit by the brick mellows. He's not a brick mellow, but he is brick mellow-esque.
Adjacent.
He's a brick mellow adjacent. Because I wanted to try and do something different, but yet still following along the cat idea. So it's a big churro. It's a bigger churro. It is kind of a churro-ish. Yeah. So we'll see. And again, I might, who knows? I don't think I'll have time before the show. I might build him a buddy, do some different colors.
Ooh.
That's one of the fun things about cats is there's never just one. There's always more. So
it's better than cats.
What's that?
It's better than cats.
Better than cat?
That's a phrase that
musical. It's better than cats. The musical. Never mind. Sorry, that bothered.
Sorry, it's been a long time since
it's like saying it's better than Batman. That in the 80s.
Yes. It's been a while since I've seen cats. Because.
So, by the way, we had a discussion about ADHD and everything, and cleaning the rooms. My ADHD kicks in that I do something else constructive instead of doing the thing that I'm supposed to do, right?
Oh, yeah.
So last week I showed y'all the minivan. I was sorting, and then I built this in my nervous energy of not wanting to do that. So I came in here to do the same thing, and I built something else. So I built this space fighter because I found these two things right there. So I built this space fighter. So
nice.
Here it is. I built this out of the nervous energy of not wanting to sort. So there it is.
Why don't you just throw on some Rush and pull yourself a sweet tea and just sit back and sort?
What do you think I've been doing? But
okay.
But I got
some the right thing to do. So
I got some stuff sorted, but then I get super interested. I'm like, I really want to build that, and then yeah. That happened.
So how big is your retro fleet that you're bringing?
One big rover, one big spaceship. I mean, it's not super big. Then a couple of like camper van-y kind of explorers and a couple small vehicles. So I thought about getting, if I'd had time, to get a couple pieces of the crater out and make it like a little wall display, fill in the gaps, and then put them on it. But I don't think that's going to happen. So
that would be cool though.
Yeah, Spirit of the Radio is better. So get that stuck in your head.
Maybe you need to throw on like Next Generation, but just skip to season 3 and then.
What do you think I do? That is what I do in here. I mean, that's just what happens. That is the background of this.
I know.
I've actually started listening to very old Genesis because complicated prog rock really actually helps me do what I'm on task to do.
Really?
So, yes, very much so.
What about like? Oh, I don't know.
What about some Alan Parsons Project?
That's a little mellow. It makes me go to sleep, but I like it. So
all right.
I'm more of a Yes man myself, but
I heard that. But yes, actually, I do like Yes very much. Up until Tales of Topographic Oceans, and then I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I think I still at one point in time, I think I got the box set. Man, that was years ago.
I had the Police Message in a Box set.
Ooh. Are you
cool?
So
I'm
assuming
excited
are
to
you
hear
bringing your
these words
friendship?
that you're coming to the convention, that you're well enough to get there. So that's
Well, yes, that's a good point. I was going to ask that question if how her leg was doing, is if she's going to make the show with being on one leg. That would be
no home.
Yeah, no home, no home.
What?
Yeah. I believe the rumor is, or the situation is that her house or wherever she normally lives is not conducive to having limited mobility, so she's having to stay someplace else while she's healing. So
yeah.
Okay.
White Snake. I was more the Pink Floyd kid in your White Snake world. I mean, because I didn't listen to White Snake or any hair bands. I listened to Floyd and Yes. And
what you didn't listen to Striper?
No, I listened to Striper. No, I did not. I liked Petra back in the day, but no.
I'm glad at least 2 of the 5 of you got that joke.
I know Striper. My dad likes Petra.
Shut up.
A lot of the music you're talking about was before my time. I'm familiar with it.
There we go. Now I understand.
Music is timeless. You can always go back and listen
If
to it.
music's good, it's good. You know,
It's good.
And if it's bad, it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's well, never mind. I'm not going.
There we go. Floyd, Zeppelin, Aerosmith. Aerosmith was a little. The first 2 for sure. I mean, Aerosmith has its moments. So.
Yeah.
I went to see Pink Floyd on their last tour, quote unquote, which was the Division Bell mid-90s, and they played RFK Stadium in Washington, D.C., and it was how shall we say, unpoliced, and it was, if you've ever seen an entire baseball stadium that looked like a shimmering haze was rising off of the crowd, it was a sight.
It was a little. It smelled a little mossy there. Is that what you're saying?
I was like, if you can get a secondhand high, I probably had one.
I'm sure that you did. I am sure that you did.
I was like, you could just see like this like shimmering smoke rising from the entire baseball stadium. I'm like, wow. Where obviously the DC police did just like, we're not even going to go to that building this weekend. It was like, whatever.
By the way, Pink Wheels, Meredith put this in there, and I know she does not like Rush because her brother liked Rush. So in my build here, there's a Rush reference to the first Rush album I ever had. So I did that for Meredith. So let's see, 94. Yeah. Did you go to the thing where they actually rejoined or whatever?
This was the Gilmore version, and Roger Waters was angry and suing him, but the other 3 band members played. So I count that as being Pink Floyd. So you got 3 out of 5 whatever band members. That was good enough for me. I grew up, my dad was a big Pink Floyd fan, so I'm old enough to remember The Wall, Dark Side of the Moon coming out. I was just a little kid, but my dad was big time. So I heard that all the time growing up, and so it was fun. What's that?
Big time.
Yeah, big time.
Big time.
Big time.
What's the movie with Paul Rudd where he's like into Rush? Is that Yes Man?
I think so, because I haven't seen it, so that would make sense.
No, maybe that's. There's a movie where he's like he's Marshall from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, it's Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
No,
not
that one. But they're in a Rush cover band, and like that's one where like Paul Rudd's like slap at the bass. Anyway.
I believe Rush actually appeared in that movie. I believe.
Is that right?
I think so.
It's possible.
By the way, have you guys seen this? Let me just sneak over there. Have y'all seen the Brickhead Transformers?
Oh,
I have not, but I'm not a Transformers person, so it's not surprising, perhaps.
I actually kind of like it.
What?
I do.
Oh, look at the little bumblebee.
The little bumblebee is awesome.
That is pretty cool.
It kind of almost makes more sense in Lego than the big ones that fall apart and flop and everything like that. So,
yeah.
That's called transforming.
So does it come with both?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Because I can't really see them transforming those. So
No,
making them static is cool.
yeah, I'm a big fan. And then, have y'all seen this?
Smash.
Oh, that's going to go really well with the burger truck.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go ahead and say that most of the time when they do a vehicle for Marvel figures and stuff like that, it's usually just, come on, guys, you're phoning it in. This is magic. I mean, Hulk smash. That's so.
Well,
so that huge monster truck is gonna like run over the Tesseract. Is that?
yes.
Probably.
Had we known that, the whole ending and the blip would not have happened.
Yeah.
And that helmet is for the Hulk because he's wearing it inside the cab right there.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Hulk drive. That's
Hulk
funny.
drive. Yeah.
Hulk, follow the law. Yeah, there we go. That's
Too funny.
super hilarious. And I saw one more. The stem. What do y'all think of the stem?
Boring.
Boring?
Yes. I just don't think it looks like a very interesting set, to be honest. I mean, I'm way more excited about some other sets that have been revealed recently. This one bores me, but
I think it would be cool if Albert Einstein was one of the minifigs.
ooh.
That would be cool.
No offense to those three guys,
But
but
we're getting Madame Curie, so that's cool.
Yeah.
She's a superstar.
Yeah. I know. It kind of looks like a really good parts pack, and so I dig the figures, but
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
that's about it.
yeah.
I don't know.
I think that Bumblebee has like clear wings. I don't know if that's a new part or not, but it looks like
Oh no, it's the palm leaves with the double thing, but they're clear, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The palm
think
leaves
any other-
on the.
I saw
on
a
the-
picture with it. They had like maybe it was those flower pieces.
Maybe.
No,
But we
but
get the
they're
little
clear.
record with the naked guy or whatever in it that they put on the probe on the Voyagers. That's kind of cool.
The Vitruvius Man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Not to
kinda
be confused with the Vitruvius Man T-shirt, which we've had for a long time.
cool. All right. So those of you who have Ninjago City, are you excited about the workshop?
Let's
I dig
just
it.
say I'm going to have to rearrange that shelf over there, but it'll happen.
All right, you're in.
So this makes me question because I'm assuming this is supposed to lock in with the other four, with the intention that I'm assuming we will see at least another one versus maybe another two more.
I mean,
Because
they put them out like every 2 years, 3 years.
Far be it from Lego to not do them in equal numbers. I mean, that's since we got the first four. So
Why are you saying you think we're going to get 3 more because they're going to a 5th one?
I would say there will be at least a 6th, if not 8.
The purple guy's cool.
Why would you assume that they have to do them in units of 4 though?
Because it makes a square or it makes a cube. I would think it has to be in at least units of 2 if they're going to do anything.
Lego could do whatever. It could just make 6. They could stop at 6.
They could stop at 6. That's what I said. We will get at least a 6th, or we will get 8.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
So
Go for 7. Make it prime. Indivisible. Mess with everybody.
So I just don't understand the giant robot drum major sword guy.
I do not watch Ninjago, so I would not be of any assistance.
I don't know what that is. It bothers me slightly.
Yeah, maybe Small Paul could answer that question for us. I don't know.
You might.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question.
Pretty cool set. $55 for this is dang ridiculous.
Yep.
It's all the figs.
Cash cow.
It is.
Oh, this is supposed to be Iron Man 3?
Who's
Yeah.
Eldrick
Yeah.
McKillian?
Okay.
Eldrick-
Oh, that's the okay. Yeah, that's the guy who got really hot and okay.
Yep.
Wait,
It
who's
was kind of it was the tie-in to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. I like the fact that you can put the fig inside the Igor, the big.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, but that is just about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of lame. There's some sort of security scan that if you get, unless that's printed, you get those stickers off, it's not going to work. So,
Valid point.
Twilight, who cares?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Right. I thought I saw a gift with purchase release, but maybe it wasn't on here. It was like a tropical. No, the Bob Ross. I'm all for it. I would love for them to do the Bob Ross thing. That's great. There it is. Here's the gift with purchase. A little rainforest here. Pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's fun. I
like
seen
it.
I still don't have any of those new leaf pieces.
Well, you get this gift with purchase, and you'll have quite a few.
This
What's
is
that,
what
is that a price threshold, or does that come with a set?
There's always a price threshold.
$2.99 pieces. That probably means you got to spend at least $150.
Well, sometimes they give you a gift for purchases with a set.
That's true. It could be if you buy the Bob Ross set, you get that maybe.
Well, the Bob Ross set is not official. It just got 10,000 votes.
Oh, got it.
And so did the Peter Rabbit set. I don't. I mean, it's nice and all, but I don't.
Dana, did you bring chips for everybody?
I forgot I picked up a poly bag. It's a Crater 3-in-1 toucan.
Oh.
And it also has a little penguin and a little fish. A little penguin. Little fish. I don't know. I haven't opened it up yet, but I can't tell if these petals are supposed to be coral or something. Let's just crack this bad boy open because I want to see what
Carl.
Do you have whatever chunk of brick badge you are taking to said convention ready to go?
They're red. I do not. I have to put mine together.
I don't know. Is it blasphemous not to wear a brick badge?
Well, first off, you have to wear one because it's your.
That's how you get through security.
It signifies that you are a presenter and
you're paid up
in and out the door.
Yeah, you'll get one.
They don't have like lanyards. It's a brick badge.
No, you get a magnet.
Magnetizers.
Yeah. But you could magnet to it if you brought a lanyard, you could magnet it to it, and that would be your thing. So.
Oh, and remind me when you meet Mr. Campbell in person, he should have an old gray brick for you.
That's right. I did something sad though. I pulled this off of my brick badge.
Oh.
Why'd you pull it off your brick badge? Why?
Because we're not doing Moonbase.
We're not doing Moonbases. You're right.
Is that a brick? Is that a brick or is that a panel?
It's 2 bricks.
It's 2 bricks.
It's printed on 2 bricks.
I didn't even see this. I didn't even see the seam.
I'm all excited to wear these for the first time.
Yay!
Oh, that's cool. Where did that come from?
You have them.
I mean, I've got a badge.
He hasn't gotten his face.
Oh, it doesn't have my torso.
He didn't come over. He didn't come over after Christmas.
Oh. Well, you gave me some space bricks the other.
Yes, I did. You should actually look at them.
I don't like wearing watches and rings and like stuff hanging off my shirt. It just bothers me. So.
Oh yeah, I have the classic nerd one. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one should be in there. What I left in your bulk box.
Yeah,
it should be in there.
I'll add it. Yeah, you could wear it, or you can just flash the badge and.
Yeah, I mean, you can have it in your pocket and just kind of hold it up when you're walking in and out of the room.
Or you could be cool like the rest of us and just go along.
Yeah.
Or you could just pretend to be Mark Sandlin and get his Christmas present.
There. I got it on there. I got my classic nerd right there.
Classic nerd. Yep.
Space.
Hey, glad you liked your present.
I do like my present.
My eye. I was all excited.
Hey, do y'all remember whose this is? Is this Tim? Did Tim give us this little bison thing?
I don't remember that at all.
Ooh, I think. Maybe it is a Tim thing.
Tim Kroll.
Because I've got his Tim Brick Adventures brick here. I will. I'm gonna pack all my other badge and swag pieces and everything like that, but I wasn't sure, and I don't want to mess it up. But I've got Tim's Brick Adventures brick right there.
Nice. I actually brought all my bricks up to go through and look at to figure out what my badge is going to be, and now I forget what I did with them.
I did this during the show.
Here they are. I found it. Now I got to go through and figure out
Here's all my
Whatever it is.
shows.
Magnet that Ziploc bag onto your shirt. There you go.
Yeah.
All
I've
my
seen
shows.
ridiculous people walk around with what Matt is holding up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've got an extensive collection of the Bearded Builders Guild bricks because Cody gets me every time I get the special event brick. He's like, he gives you the handshake and you get the bricks
You get the brick.
if you wear your shirt.
Yep.
I need to
Is
message
Cody
him.
coming?
I think he is.
Okay. I actually have no idea who is and who isn't coming. So
I need to message him and find out if there's a designated day to wear our shirts.
yes, or just
So
bring it with you and have it in
do
your
what?
bag.
What they do? What?
Wear your
Wear
bearded,
your bearded brick
builders.
builders.
Oh,
shirt.
I'm not
Sure.
cool enough to have one, so
Well, you just buy
Yeah,
it.
you gotta buy it.
They
You
didn't
got
give it
cash.
to you.
Cool.
I'm not cool enough to buy it.
You're not cool enough to spend that $25 on it or whatever.
No, if I'm going to get a shirt, it's hang on, found my neck shirt.
Oh yes,
With
I
the
remember.
lady in the bikini is up ahead. That's the shirt I want.
Oh, here we go. We should pick a day to all wear our old gray brick shirts.
Oh, that's true. That'd be good.
Coordinated.
I don't have one of those. I'm not cool enough.
Well, you can
Well,
just
now
buy
you
it
just
off
have
the
to go
internet.
online and you order one, and it shows up.
It's just like the BBG
grits.
Grits, the real Southern hero. I need this shirt so bad.
Who's wearing it?
That guy.
Somebody who
guy.
enjoys grits.
Matt Mitchell. He's funny. He's hilarious. Or your OGB hats. Yeah, I saw the keychains or whatever you made. I need a classic space keychain thing or whatever. That would be cool. There was an engraver at the con last year, engraved whatever name. Oh yeah, who was that? Was that Brick Engraver or who was the guy that was doing all those things?
You know, I don't think I've ever seen who the guy is that does the brick engraving.
I bought one in Salt Lake and I love it, but already the shiny's starting to come off on it. So, you know.
Mm.
And I only wore it at like 2 conventions.
There you
Here
go,
go, Stever.
Stever hat. You could put it on your hat. There you go.
Yep.
It's your brick badge. You probably will not need to insulate your noggin in Atlanta. So
Steve, you're gonna get to see the hat collection when you come over to the house.
hot dog.
Oh yeah. No, we had a offline conversation, I think, about this on Instagram. About didn't we talk about, or we talked about hats? Never mind.
You talked
Matt,
about the,
you're either talking about hats or maps. So I mean, it's entirely possible. One way to go.
I haven't looked at the weather for the week. What is it supposed to be there?
I didn't want to jinx us last week by bringing it up, but it's supposed to be pleasant.
70, 71,
Really?
68.
Yes.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. And it's
I
not
gotta
supposed to rain.
pack. I gotta pack everything because I'm starting in cold and going to warm.
Layers.
Layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Layers
think
that you
Of
will-
course, it's layers. But I gotta pack
layers that you will take one layer off and drop it and never see it until you're like, oh, I forgot I left my coat here when you're leaving. That's the kind of layers.
So,
Hopefully we won't have rain, so we don't get humidity, and it'll just be a nice breezy weekend. One can hope. I hope.
It's May rain Thursday.
I played hockey with the guy from Wisconsin, and he would wear shorts when it was 32 degrees out. So I just assume all Wisconsinites do that.
I'm not that way. I run cold. I run cold even in the summer.
Wow.
You need to be down here in the summer. That will solve that problem. Sir.
You're built for Florida then.
Yep. All right. Well, you know what? Next time we're going to see each other, it is in person. It'll be Thursday. I'm excited. So, except for Captain Xavier, which, sir, I'm pretty sure that we can pitch a tent in somebody's backyard.
Phrasing.
I don't know
Phrasing.
what that is.
I went there too.
Yeah, the weather's good enough that he could
Pitch a tent all week long.
places in Atlanta.
Yeah. I got to remember to bring my old gray brick stickers that I have printed and have had in a box beside the door.
Yes, please do
forever.
not forget those.
I will put them in the car.
Do that now before your ADHD forgets it.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
now.
I will.
Right
No,
now,
no, no. Go right now.
But we
Right
gotta
now.
stop the show.
All right, fine.
we're gonna text you repeatedly until you show us the picture of it in the car.
Did you bring him? Did you bring him? Did you bring him? Did you bring him?
because Jake's going to have left before you, so we can't ask Jake to bring them because he's going to leave before you.
There's
That's
no
right.
fallback.
And I'm
There's
not
no
I'm not
fallback.
coming by the house when I leave work. I'm coming straight there. So yeah.
Again, yes. Let me see here real quick. So what is the forecast for the 10-day? Here we go.
I already sent it to Steve and Jeff Van Winden.
You said it was
Top of
50s. I swear it was 50s.
In the
Yeah, it's
morning.
going to be
Low,
69 on
50.
Friday, 71 on Friday. Excuse me, 72 on Saturday, 66 on Sunday. So yeah, it's going to be. We're going to get
Short
some AM
weather.
showers every
Wow.
day.
I was
so.
looking at the lows. I wasn't looking at the high column. I was looking at the low column. I'm like, I'm leaving Wisconsin for 50-degree weather. What a suck.
No, it's going to be 70.
All right.
Well, I mean, last year it wasn't great, to be honest. It was kind of chilly, but
It was chilly and misty rain.
It was a little chillier and misty last year. Yeah. Yeah.
There was that one, it was the one before that where it was cold and they had the big back door open. So it was cold in the venue. Then when the next day and the public was there, they closed the door and the heat caught up and it was sweltering hot in there.
Yeah.
That was when there was like the fire marshal was having a coronary and he didn't
That's
shut
when
us
I
down
couldn't.
because he died.
That's when I could not see the floor in front of my table for 6 hours.
it was
Crazy.
bad. It was too packed.
They fixed
Oh, I
that.
thought it was foggy. I couldn't see the floor because it was so foggy.
Dude, I don't know how often I'm going to experience this in Charleston, but it was like super mega foggy here today. So the best part was going over the bridge to get to the peninsula, go to work. And it was like I was driving in a wall because you couldn't see past the edge of the bridge. It was fantastic.
That's cool.
And then at lunch, when I was driving, the fog had retreated to just the river. So, and the bay. So you could see everything in the city. And then it was just, white in the middle. You could see it was amazing. It was a beautiful day today.
There was a morning like that down in Jacksonville when Thomas was doing outpatient at Mayo Clinic, and it was really cool. I agree.
It is amazing. We were sitting there having a planning meeting, and outside the window, the First Scots Presbyterian Church is literally just across the road and down the block. It was built in the 18 whatevers. It's super old, but it has two towers in front of it. And one would drop out and be gone, and then the other one would drop out and be gone, and then both be gone because the fog was moving in and out. It was super cool down here. So
I think we started on weather and we're ending on weather. I think
that's the way we roll around here. So circle around. All right, everybody, be awesome, build awesome. I'm hoping we have a lot of folks in the chat that are going to be at Atlanta. If you see us at Atlanta Brick Convention and you're not displaying and we haven't given you a sticker and we don't run out, I'd love to give you a sticker, all that kind of stuff.
And he puts them in the car.
And I put them in the car. Yeah, if not, I'll mail it.
I've got a whole pile of these I want to get rid of. So
I like them.
And I've also got Blue Han stickers too.
Blue Han stickers. So,
but I need to make a sticker for myself.
Looking forward to it. Like I said, be awesome, build awesome. Have a great day. Be kind to your neighbor. Good night, everybody.
Here comes the loud music. Good night.
Here comes the loud